والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I would like to take this beautiful moment in the Eid of the Muslims, the weekly Eid, which is Friday, to congratulate you also for the Eid of Al-Fitr. Unfortunately, I couldn't be with you to celebrate the Eid, even though Allah knows that how much I was looking for that day and for that celebration. But I had to be in Alabama, where I participated in the funeral prayers of one of my beloved sisters. The reason why I am telling you that and what is this related to the reflection of Friday is that when I went there, and subhanallah, I saw how much of the people's love towards that sister, how many of those who participated and of course maintained the social distancing and the mask and all of that, but they participated in her prayers, funeral prayers, in the cemetery, the burials service, and many of them were among those who are, you can call them the less fortunate, and they came to show their love to that sister, how much she has been doing for them when she was alive. And that's reminded me with the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ that I would like to share with you today. The Prophet ﷺ said, by the hadith narrated by Anas ibn Malik, may Allah be pleased with him, it's authentic hadith. The Prophet ﷺ said that there are two types of people. The Prophet ﷺ said, إِنَّ مِنَ النَّاسِ مَفَاتِيحٌ لِلْخَيْرِ مَغَالِيقٌ لِلشَّرِّ. That among the people, one type of people are those who are keys, the keys that open the doors. They are keys for the doors of everything good. And they are people who will close the doors of evil. In other words, they have those keys for the doors of evil, but to lock them, not to unlock them. And the Prophet ﷺ said, وَإِنَّ مِنَ النَّاسِ مَفَاتِيحٌ لِلشَّرِّ مَغَالِيقٌ لِلْخَيْرِ. Also, the other type of people are those who will use the keys of goodness to lock it and prevent it from being spread among the people. And they will use the keys of evil to open those doors for the rest of the others. The Prophet ﷺ said, فَطُوبَى لِمَنْ جَعَلَ اللَّهُ مَفَاتِيحَ الْخَيْرِ عَلَى يَدَيْهِ وَوَيْلٌ لِمَنْ جَعَلَ اللَّهُ مَفَاتِيحَ الشَّرِّ عَلَى يَدَيْهِ. Then the Prophet ﷺ said, what a glad news for those whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made them the keys openers, the doors openers of everything good by their hands. And a severe and serious warning for those who will be the openers of the doors of evil. Dear brothers and sisters, those who have the keys of goodness and they use it to open those doors of goodness, doors of righteous deeds, doors of helping the others, doing everything that is good, when the people look at those people, they will always remember everything beautiful and everything is good. And they are going to be, those kind of people are rewarded, not just only for opening the doors, but for everyone else who will be doing those goodness from those doors. The Prophet ﷺ said, من دعا إلى هدى كان له من الأجر مثل أجور من اتبعه لا ينقص ذلك من أجورهم شيئا. Whoever call for something good, something righteous, they will be rewarded, and they will also get equal reward of everyone who is going to follow them in doing that righteous deeds without decreasing from their reward. And similarly, those who will call for evil or anything that is evil, they will be punished. They will have the sin of doing that, and also they will carry the burden of the sins of all those who will follow them in doing that good evil, that evil deeds. Those keys, dear brothers and sisters, every major deed has those keys. So for example, lying is usually the key for that will lead to hypocrisy, nifaq. And alcohol is the key for everything that is evil, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described it. And the laziness is the key for disappointments in life. And misery and stingy is the key for cutting, or it will lead to the cutting of the kinship because of that misery attitude. And it also can lead to deprive the people from their rights, deny the people their rights because they are miser. Those doors, dear brothers and sisters, usually are closed, especially the evil, and there is a serious warning from opening them, because you are gonna fall into them, you are gonna enter those doors, and you may lead others to go through those doors, and you will take the burden of that sin that they will do. As the Prophet ﷺ described the right path, that on the right path there is rooms covered with curtains on the side of that right path. And the Prophet ﷺ said that when you are about to open those curtains, which is those maharim, those which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forbade us to do, you are going into the gray area, you open those doors. The Prophet ﷺ said that your conscience, there is an angel that will tell you, don't open it. إِنَّكَ إِن تَفْتَحُ تَلِجْهُ. If you open those doors of evil, you are going to fall and you are going to enter those doors. So I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we will be among those who will always hold the keys of goodness to open it, and they will have the knowledge of the keys of the evil doors, so we will keep it locked. And if we can, by joining what is good, forbidding what is evil, we will close those doors of evil, inshallah. Everything that we can do, dear brothers and sisters, to promote goodness, it is always going to be rewarded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Prophet ﷺ said in the authentic hadith that من كان في حاجة أخيه كان الله في حاجته. Whoever walk in for the need of his brother, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will stand by him or her when they are in need themselves. Also the Prophet ﷺ said, من نفس عن مؤمن كربة من كرب الدنيا نفس الله عنه كربة من كرب يوم الآخرة. ومن يسر على معسر يسر الله عليه في الدنيا والآخرة. ومن ستر مسلما ستره الله في الدنيا والآخرة. The Prophet ﷺ said, whoever remove any hardship from this dunya away from his Muslim brother, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remove one of those hardship and difficulty in the day of judgment away from him. And anyone who will make it easy for those who are in debt, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make it easy for them in this life and in the hereafter. And whoever covers the weaknesses and the shortcomings of his Muslim brother, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will cover his shortcomings and weaknesses in this life and in the hereafter. It's all, dear brothers and sisters, about holding the keys of goodness and using it to open all doors of goodness so you can invite for what is good, and also knowing about the keys of evil and use them only to lock those doors and prevent evil from spreading in the community and from hurting the others. And by doing that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will elevate any of those things away from you in this life and in the hereafter. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He will help us to continue doing what is right, forbidding what is evil, and I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He will accept our fasting, our prayers, and all of our good deeds. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.